I see a lot of patients who want to feel better, but they often don't really know where to start. A great place to begin is in the kitchen. I really like this book called The Blue Zone's Kitchen, which is a collection of recipes from the longest lived and healthiest groups of people on the planet. Today I'll be making a modified version of this Sardinian classic, minestrone with fennel and wild garlic. So let's get cooking. Potatoes are rich in antioxidants, vitamins and minerals, and healthy carbohydrates, which provide a steady source of energy. To help prevent blood sugar spikes, you can eat potatoes with their skins and cool them after cooking. This creates resistant starch, which acts like fiber that helps regulate blood sugar. Speaking of keeping it cool, I like to chop onions that are straight from the fridge because this decreases the irritation of my eyes. There's no crying in my minestrone. This recipe calls for beet greens or Swiss chard, but I'm going to use kale instead. Why? Because of one mineral, calcium. Beet greens and Swiss chard have calcium, but they're also high in oxalates, so they're stingy and they hold on to the calcium instead of letting our bodies use it. Also, the oxalate in beet greens and Swiss chard can lead to things like kidney stones. So I chose to use kale instead. I like fennel because it adds a little hint of sweetness to the soup. If you haven't tried it yet, I encourage you to. Tomatoes have the antioxidant lycopene, which gives the nice red color. Lycopene has been shown to decrease the risk of some cancers, including prostate cancer. Tomatoes also have potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure. Next, I add garlic. Today I'm mincing it fresh, but secretly I often take a shortcut and use the kind that comes in a jar. Whichever is doable for you, that's great. Green onions are packed with nutrients as well, but mostly they're just fun to chop. I love this recipe because it's loaded with so many veggies. You can use a regular stove to cook this soup, but today I chose to use an Instant Pot to save some time. Oh, I forgot to talk about the beans. Of course, the beans. This recipe uses 3 different types of beans and some lentils. These are a great source of plant-based protein, and they're high in fiber, which prevents constipation and naturally lowers cholesterol and blood sugar. Then I add all the other ingredients to create one of the healthiest soups on the planet. Feel free to add herbs and spices to make it even more delicious. The best way to feel better is to just get started. Please subscribe to stay updated on my next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.